for the 2024-2025 Rotary year, I hereby call this 11th edition of our DG Speaks to order. Shall we rise as we sing the Rotary invocation? One, two, go. Please, Rotarians, Lord, we ask to you as we profess to dignify our daily task and serve in selflessness. For fellowship which there we share, we offer thanks to thee. We pray that it will be our care to spread it bounteously. Thank you. So we have our seats. Hey, over to you, the public image chair.
Thank you very much. We will do recognitions for 3 minutes. I want to thank this very well. I just returned from Ghana last night, so I say I'm welcome to everyone. Baba means welcome the cabo. So we have here Olusegun Olufemi, we have Joy, Acho, we have Olusegun Olufemi. I have my district treasurer right here with me. That's better than mine, really. We have Romana Kusuko. Thank you for joining us. We have our past president, Adipu Mola Soy Balogu. Welcome. We also have Duke Ifayena. Welcome. We have Jehovah Shalom Metro. You're always present. Thank you so much for always obliging us to participate in the monthly districts, the interactive forum, where our district governor and district and even beyond. So, for now, we'll just take. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Major, who has just been appointed by Rotary International as our APRIC, Assistant Public Image Coordinator from the next Rotary year. We thank you and wish you congratulations. We wish you a successful tenure of office. This is coming in the light of your dedication and devotion to the media space, and it's good you are getting the attention outside the district. So I congratulate you, and so we want to welcome all our Rotarians and friends to the 11th edition of this District Governor Speak. You recall that we have not missed one of it, and because of the activities of the DG, we have to take it this 12th of May. The week will get busy for the district governor, and there's a need for us to give an update. And coming from the fact that by next week we will be receiving our Rotary International President representative to our conference, and being the penultimate week to our conference week, so we need to update Rotarians as to what we are doing. So I want to thank all that have joined at this hour, being a Monday. Monday is usually a very busy, very special day. For me, it has been busy also because we just came back from Mowe, where we commissioned, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Arikolong Bridge, a block of 2 classrooms with additional rooms, renovated at about 10 million naira, with the use of the district grant and some other support from outside the country in implementing that project. So we thank God for the day. We thank you for joining, and I welcome you all to the 11th edition of our DG Speaks. Having welcomed us, I will start with the first item, which is usually the membership of our district. You will recall that we took over the mantle of leadership as District 912 on 1st of July 2024. It was the birth of a new district, two districts from the formed District 910. We are of District 912 and we have our brother district, District 9111. And as at that time, we started the Rotary year with a 2,144 Rotarian with 73 clubs. Today, we are happy to say that we have 79 clubs and we have 2,455 Rotarians with a net gain of 311 Rotarians. What this means to us is that we have been able to attract um, 6 new clubs currently in this Rotary year, which has contributed about 140 members. And we have also been able to have growth at club level, translating to about 160 members. So in all, we have a net gain of 311 members. I want to thank all the clubs that have sponsored new clubs in this Rotary year. I will be quick to mention now those clubs. The first club we chartered was the Rotary Club of Royal Ambassador in Kenya. The club was led by the club was led by the I'm sorry, I have let me just end it. Sorry, that's a WhatsApp call that is disturbing my call. Uh, like I said, we have a Rotary Club formed by the district chair of membership, and that is in the person of Rotarian Balogun. The club was not sponsored by any club, so symbolically, it is the first club in the district, and it is club sponsored by the district itself. The second club was the Rotary Club of Eco Heights. Closely following that club is the Rotary Club of Eleko Metropolitan, and thereafter we had the Rotary Club of Eco Adenekan, and after that, recently in April, we have got the Rotary Club of Eco Cosmopolitan on 9th of April. Rotary Club of Akute Golden followed on 14th of April. Those are the 6 clubs, and these 6 clubs are sponsored by the following. The first club to be sponsored by a club was sponsored by the Rotary Club of um, what is it? Falomo, Rotary Club of Falomo, sponsored the Rotary Club of Eco Heights. The Rotary Club of Adenis, Eleko Metro was sponsored by the uh, Rotary Club of Lekki Novara, while the Rotary Club of Adenekan was sponsored by the Rotary Club of Ikoyi Metro. The Rotary Club of Eco Cosmopolitan was sponsored by the Rotary Club of Bagada South. And the last one, the Rotary Club of Akute Golden, was sponsored by the Rotary Club of Akute itself. So those are the 6 clubs. The first not sponsored by any club, the candidate are sponsored by the district. The other 5 clubs were sponsored by 5 different clubs. We hope that in the nearest future, more clubs will be sponsored by clubs that are in pipelines. And we want to thank all the clubs that are working hard to ensure that Rotary grows, not only in terms of attraction to their clubs membership, but by new club development. I also want to thank all the clubs that have ensured that they retain they have found a mechanism to retain their members. Uh, Retention, or what we call club engagement, is one important aspect of Rotary. I want to appeal to clubs to always find other mechanisms towards sustaining the membership of their club. I'm not saying you keep Rotarians who could not afford to pay their dues in their club, but let us exercise with care in such a way that it will help these people to have a sense of belonging. We have to do a lot in with care strategy to ensure that our continue to grow. For this Rotary year, the club with the highest number of Rotarians is still the Rotary Club of Bagada, followed by the Rotary Club of Lagos. Thereafter, other clubs follows the trade. I want to thank these two clubs for ensuring that they grow their membership. These two clubs are mega clubs. Some clubs that are mega clubs are falling down the line. I think they are now followed by Rotary Club of Falon. Clubs like the Rotary Club of VGC has gone to less than 100, while clubs like Rotary Club of Ikoyi are working hard. The club of Ikoyi is working hard to become a member club. I hope they'll be able to achieve this and also sponsor a new club. For all other clubs, the RI standard has changed. In the RI standard, was to have a club that is less than 20 in membership. The color of your club goes to red. It shows that there is a warning sign. Once you have a club that is less than 20, automatically becomes very red, red in color. So any club that is less than 20 as of this Rotary year will be classified as a weak club. Any club that is 20 to 25 is showing yellow, is saying that, well, this club is endangered. Whereas for clubs that are 25 and above are recognized as standard club. So I want to appeal to my irresistible president and their board to help ensure that your club meets the minimum requirements of Rotary International. And on this note, I want to move from membership to the Rotary Foundation. We know that Rotary Foundation is the heartbeat of Rotary. These are a source for generating and disbursing funds to meaningful and impactful projects. In this Rotary year, we have been able to donate in total the sum of $210,771.81. This is far cry from our goal of 1.2 million. But one will understand that the situation is very, very challenging. But as challenging as it is, we cannot stop giving to the Rotary Foundation. I will give you the breakdown and I'll tell you why we need to do more to encourage us for the future. Now, of these $210,771.81, the annual fund accounts for $104,264.68. The polio plus fund accounts for $28,154.60, while other funds account for $10,645.51. The endowment fund has $67,707.02, and giving a total of $210,771.81. We are just uh, let's call it about 8% of our total goal. And I want to appeal to Rotarians to let us try as much as possible to contribute to the Rotary Foundation. Why do we need to contribute to Rotary Foundation? Just about 2 weeks ago, for clubs that applied for the district grant, they were able to share 78,000 US dollars. So I mean 50, no, of the total of 78,000 available for us, according to RI, we only have opportunity of spending less than about $550,000 of this sum. While we submitted a far higher figure, close to about $60,000 to RI, we were told that we would have exceeded our limit for the district grant, and so we were only allowed to source 50, I think 52,000 US dollar to be used as district grant. This 52,000 US dollar, and of the total sum of 78,000 that we seeded for grants, uh, part of it goes to fund the global grant that clubs have applied for. Part of it also forms the district grant. Of these district grants, about 26 clubs and Rotary clubs, 3 Rotary clubs, applied, and we have disbursed this fund to them. How you can realize that these funds were received from the donation made to the annual fund in the year of past district governor Remi Bello. Whatever we shared between us and District 911 was as a result of what PDG Remi Bello was able to achieve in his year under District 9110. So 50% of it comes back to the district. And what this will mean for our annual fund so far is that if we have 104 as our total contribution as we have it today, it will mean that we will have about 52,000 US dollar that will come back to this District 9112 in 3 years' time, when DGND Uyi Shoabi will become our district governor. This money will also be shared to fund global grants and district grants. And what it means is that we will have averagely about 25,000 US dollar to fund all our district grants in that year. And we will also have about 25,000 US dollar to fund our global grant. This will not be in the interest of clubs in the next 3 years, when I would have vacated the scene, and Rotary Uyi will be using the first set of DDF, district designated fund, applicable to District 9112 only. The last one will be used, the last one for that will be a joint sharing will be from the one that we got from IPDG Ifi Ejese, and that will be used by Lai Abiodun at the DGN. So the very first one that will be used under the name of District 9112 solely will be by Unishoabi. And what this means is that whatever we contribute this Rotary year will be what is applicable to us for use in a year. So I'm urging Rotarians, we cannot stop giving to the foundation. It's like saying humanity to stop cooperation because the economy is Rotarian. Let us contribute to annual fund. On my own, I have done about $10,000, about $7,000 to the annual fund this Rotary year. I've also contributed to the Polio Plus Fund. So I urge Rotarians to please make it a point of duty before the year ends to ensure at least by June 15, something tangible, even if it is $100, send it to their account and designate it for Polio Plus for annual fund, so that if 3.5 years time, then we'll have enough fund to share the clubs district grants. That is my appeal. For polio fund, we have also been able to donate 28,000 plus, but we also up our ante To ensure that we increase it, we eventually donated about $36,000 to the Polio Plus Fund from our DTF, which would have taken us to about 58,000, about 58 or 60,000 US dollar in total donation to the Polio Plus Fund. The other fund is $10,000. The endowment fund, I want to thank the Rotary Club of Lagos and other clubs that have continually supported our foundation by ensuring they have people, Rotarians, who donate to the Rotary Foundation. I want to appeal to all Rotarians who have made pledges and promises to me at my visit to their club, at public fora, including the Rotary Foundation dinner dance night, where some Rotarians promised to become major donor. Those presidents that made pledges of 5,000, those that made pledges of 2,000, 1,000, all Rotarians that made, if all of us redeem our pledges, we will be up to about 500 US dollar in giving to the Rotary Foundation. It is not too late. I appeal to you to make do your promise, and we will all be glad in 3 years' time that we made this contribution. I will go now to other activities of the district. Well, on district news, we are doing well. We have just about 3 clubs that are substantially in arrears of district dues. I may be quick to mention these clubs now. These are the Rotary Club of Yaba, the Rotary Club of Maburu, and probably one other big club that is owing the district. I still hope that this club will make do their pledge and ensure they pay their district dues. The opportunities are there. This law promise that will clean the slate so that we can do a fresh start for the next Rotary year. On Polio Plus Society, I want to thank all those who have contributed to the Polio Plus Society. For those who have newly joined, you can please chat me or chat the senior admin officer, Mrs. Udo Akoladeyo, and submit your name to her. You can also do that by submitting your name to the Polio Plus Chair, as Sadat Adenekan, past Assistant Governor Sadat Adenekan, who will be willing to give you a Polio Plus Society pin. We have the pins available. If you submit your name on the platform, we will definitely give you this Polio Plus Society. For those who still want to donate to the Polio Plus Fund, the cost is still very clear. Please ensure you make this donation by June 15th, and it will be nice if you can do it much earlier. If you can do it now, we can distribute, recognize it even at our conference that is coming up next week. For those who wish to have their Polio Society pin and you want to be at the conference, you can create a timeout for you to quickly decorate it. For those Rotarians who are willing to donate to the Rotary Foundation, a minimum of $100, I can promise you, if you make that donation, I can also recognize you at the conference. And for those who are going to do major donor Polaris Fellow AKSs, you can be sure you'll be celebrated. We are going to have a major donors launch at the conference. So I enjoyed all our major donors to avail themselves the opportunity of relaxing at this exclusive lounge for major donors at the conference. I will go to the RI semi-annual. Well, this one is quite challenging because we have about 30 Rotaract and Rotary clubs that are involved at the moment. For the Rotary clubs that are currently involved in having a standing to the RI Rotary International for the second semi-annual, we have continued to work with them. I want to tell you that a lot of them, for us as a district, we gave April 18 for the deadline. Those clubs are intended to comply and complied. But I do not have the names of the club with outstanding, but I have personally communicated with all these clubs that are having arrears of outstanding to the Rotary International. The final deadline is May 18 for Rotary clubs. After that day, all such Rotary clubs will be suspended automatically. And because of bureaucracy and some other challenges, hiccups come up, I want to appeal that all clubs should ensure they settle their RI dues as quickly as possible. Do not wait till the last day because we will still have to reconcile. We have a challenging issue on the Rotary Club of Ijebugo who has since paid his due, but where RI is finding it difficult to track, the club is finding it difficult to track. Such situation can still arise in some clubs. So that's why we're appealing to you to pay your dues as quickly as possible. For the Rotary Club, we have communicated and we are working with the Rotary leadership to ensure that they too pay their dues as appropriate. Their own deadline is May 21, after which the club will be suspended. And for them, after a period, for you to get reinstated, you have to pay a penalty fee. So I do not want a club to be penalized for not paying dues. For clubs that are suspended, they may be required to pay $15 before they are reinstated if they are eventually terminated. So we do not need to go through this, and they will still have to pay their arrears the club such club is owing. So I appeal to Rotarians, club leaders, and my irresistible president to ensure your clubs pay. And I also want to stand on the note of warning for those clubs that have admitted new members. Please ensure that you all not only leave the funds of for the members that you have inducted that you have collected, leave certain amount of money in the coffers of the club for the coming regime. This way, RI will bill the new members proratedly for the month from the month they were admitted. Say if your new member is admitted in February, RI will prorate the RI dues of such member from that month, the day the person was reported on the Rotary Club Central, till June 30th. I will now add the bill from July 1 to December. And that is why we usually have huge bills accruable to clubs in July. So I want to appeal to club presidents, the irresistible president, to make sure that they do not only pay their dues, but also leave certain amount of money in the coffers for presidents that are coming, so that they will have some funds that are accruable to them for making payment for Rotarians that were admitted during this January to June. That is that on the RIT. On DG's itinerary, I've since chaired my itinerary. The DG governors itinerary for this month is busy. You will recall that I told you that I was just coming from Protocol of Abiodun Bridge project commissioning in Imowe. Yesterday, we had the charter presentation of Anthony Golden. On Saturday, we were at Rotary Club of Lagos Island project commissioning donation of lab, relation of biology lab to the Simpson Senior Secondary School. That has been my itinerary for quite a while, and this week continues to be very busy. I want to, and it has also, my itinerary has been shared. So if you need the attention of the district governor, please always give me enough notice so that we can plan the remaining itinerary together. Of course, we all know that our district conference comes up next week, precisely 22nd to 25th of May. Our RI president representative will be arriving to Nigeria on Tuesday, the 22nd, and he will be with us for some time, say about 10 days. He will be with us for 10 days, and we have arranged some plans which are kept private for now for him. But he will be joining some clubs at their fellowship. He will also be visiting some of the project sites of the district and clubs that's invited to have him join them. So it is going to be for clubs that who are interested in having him. If the schedule allows, we will have him. But if the schedule does not allow, we will only be able to carry on with what we have planned for him within this period that will be with us. His name is our past RI Director Abiodun Owolewa from District 3030 from Italy will be joining us for our district conference. I want to encourage Rotarians to join us in warmly welcoming him and ensuring that we have a good show of ourselves while he is with us. 10 days is not a joke, it is like almost 2 weeks. Then we go to district learning seminars and Rotary Leadership Institute. We have continually have learning seminars after the completion of the district training or learning trainings, the district training assembly, the pets, and the district team. Yeah, the website, the thing just work. So after the series of training, we have continued our monthly training and other trainings for all Rotarians. So I urge you as Rotarians to avail yourself. The last one that we did was done on the 3rd of May, where we had seasoned youth leaders, PhD Tayo Adelaja and the DRR as our guest speaker. And incidentally, that was the same day the Rotaractors were having their own conference, and district governor was in attendance. I'm using your own now, okay? Because this one has signed out. So you need to let the voice be high so that people can hear me. Yeah. So as said, okay, this thing just turned off. So like I said,
can you hear now? Can you hear you now, sir?
So like I said, the learning series continue, and I also want to appeal to Rotarians to avail themselves the opportunity of improving their Rotary knowledge by signing on to the Rotary Leadership Institute, organized the by the fellowship that allows Rotarians to learn more about Rotary, and this is for a very subsidized fee of ranging between 20 to 30,000. If you want to improve your Rotary knowledge, I appeal to you to join this and get yourself improved in Rotary knowledge. So I will go next down to update on our vocational training center in Ekpe. As promised, we are working hard. As promised, we are working hard to ensure that we finish the vocational training center. We are now at the roofing stage of the project, and by the grace of God, we expect to roof that building and also cast the decking area before next week. We said that by the time the RI President Rep will be visiting the place, we would have been able to roof the place. As I promised, we have commissioned almost everyone that needs to be involved in that project. As I speak with you, we have commissioned the welder for the welder work. We have commissioned the aluminum fabricator for the aluminum fabrication work. And we sincerely want to thank every Rotarian that has signed on to this program. We have seen Rotarians who have committed as much as 3 million to have a space named after them. We have an organization that have committed support to the same project. We have clubs that have also signed on to take up spaces at the project. We have the Rotary Club of Bagada South that is taking care of the toilet facility need of that place. We also have individual irresistible presidents that have signed on. I want to specially thank the president of Rotary Club of Victoria Island, Victoria Garden City, who has signed on to take up a room. I also want to thank the PhD who has also signed up to take up a room. I thank everyone. I still look forward to all Rotary clubs to at least support as small as 100,000. The Rotary Club of Eleven Metropolitan did that by sending the sum of 100,000 to the account of the project fund, and that is significant to me. Even if they are not going to be on the road of honor, there is a special place set aside for such donors that will be recognized. So no matter how small, as little as 100,000, please, I encourage you to still sign on. Don't wait till you are sure that we will get the project completed. By the grace of God, we are working hard to beat the timeline. You will recall that the project started on March 13th, and we have still the project started on March 13th, and this is just about less than 3 months that we started the project, and we are hoping to finish the project by the grace of God on or before 30th of June, and deliver the project to the community and to the Lagos State government. For the furniture aspect, we are also working hard to put structure in place that we will be able to furnish the building adequately. I do not be left out, be part of history, be part of success story. This is a dream that will become the magic of Rotary by the grace of God, because we trust in God. With God, nothing is impossible. I will go quickly on the district directory. The district directory has since been out, but to our amazement, very few clubs has picked up their directory. So I'm still, after writing letters to president, sending notices to president, sending information, urging Rotarians from clubs that visit the district to pick up their district directory. We still have a large chunk of it lying fallow around our premises. We produce less than the number of Rotarians. It's just about half of the number of Rotarians that we have in our district that we produce. So please, Rotary clubs should come to the district office and pick their directory. This is a copy of the directory, and it has since been housed for months now. So I urge you to pick it up and use for your references and for getting updated about district activities. Support to the district. I want to thank all the clubs, individual Rotarians that have supported the district. I am proud of you all, and I'm proud of District 9112 Secretariat. It is a standard secretariat that anyone will want to behold. People do excursion if they want to measure the performance, or they want to see how to make their secretariat adequate. People now come to our secretariat to benchmark what we have as their home. I want to thank all the clubs that have donated items. Just about 2 weeks ago, the Rotary Club of Bagada South donated a standing unit AC to the office of the district governor, which is now functioning. You will recall the last time I visited, I spoke to you. I said this place is toughy. Now we have a comfortable arena, which we can call the district governor's office. Well kitted, fully AC, everywhere is well conditioned. I'm not saying this is all that we need to do for our district. There are still more, but I just hope that the district governor elect will take it from where we have stopped. Also, within the last 2 weeks, also the Rotary Club of Lagos Island also donated another unit of standing AC to our boardroom, where we hold special meeting of councils, we receive special dignitaries, and these have made the offices adequate and convenient. I told you that when we started the year, our focus was to kit up the areas where Rotarians where Rotarians visit our board, our Jide Akeredolu home.
John Jessica, please. You're interrupting the meeting now. Mute your microphone, please.
Where we have our dignitaries visiting us, our Rotarians. So we ensure that the ground floor was made comfortable for our visitors and our staff ground floor. And now we have succeeded in making all our offices, excluding one office that I think my district governor-elect will look after. That is the office of the DGN, to make it to the standard we desire. And after this, other supports that we still look forward to are still there. We still have other needs. We need to get a strong a security safe for the district. When we districted, virtually everything we have here were built brand new. We cannot afford to buy a safe now, a standing safe, as we had in our previous meeting room. We also need to make our office better by ensuring that we now put in place solar inverter batteries that could augment and complement the electricity provided by the Kenya Electric. We also will need, probably in the future, a solar panel that will take off all the grid, at least for essential materials. Recently, we had our intercom blown up by electric surge, which we had to fix. We had so many things that so many bulbs went bad because of electric surge that occurred. So we should be thinking of getting this office more standard by putting solar panel and solar batteries into the system. The district governor-elect will take it from me and ensure that we continue to improve our facility, the Secretariat of Rotary International District 9112. So I thank all the Rotarians that have supported and all others that will still wish to support. I know a club promised us that I have two clubs that promised me standing 2 horsepower ACs. I still hope they will still bring it. We still have places we can put that within the compound and outside the premises. Other Rotarians in diaspora, we want to thank all our Rotarians in diaspora that have continually been in touch with the district. We thank you for keeping your membership with your club and sustaining the membership of Rotary International District 9112. We hope to see you in Calgary, as many of you live in America, London, and even in Canada. Hope to for you to join us in Calgary for this year's Rotary International Convention. Other events that will happen include, like I said, the district conference, which will come up next week. Seasoned speakers have been invited to speak to us, help us to learn and unlearn, help us to relax and network and even fraternize with one another. There are Rotarians you have not met that have been admitted, and so much other activities that you will need to have a feel of what we are doing in District 912. I also hope to give my valedictory speech, even though the year will not have ended at that conference. Come and see an array of what your club, the district, has done. For clubs that have significant projects that they will want to showcase, I would suggest you link up with the public image chair, AG Eyi Ibrahima, to showcase your project as some of the projects that we wish to showcase at the conference as hallmark of service for the pioneer year 2024-2025. Like I said, our RI president is Abiodun Owolewa, a past RI director from District 3030 in Italy. Please let us join in the conference. We will be willing to welcome you. And we also have royal fathers, seasoned speakers who will wow you and also change your perspective about who you are, about what you should be thinking of doing. and you are not going to regret coming. I look forward to welcoming you to the conference come Thursday next week, God's willing. And the RI convention, like I said, will come up.
My district governor, there is somebody interrupting our meeting. Please, mute that to something Rotary Club Center. Whatever.
So, well, the next item that I want to speak to is the Calgary Convention. Sizable number of people have received their visa. Sizable number of people that were refused also have reapplied. Some of them have gotten their visa. Those who have not gotten their visa, we wish them good luck. For us at the district level, we have done all we can to support Rotarians in accessing the visa to travel to Canada, Calgary for the convention. And at the convention, we will be having a night on Monday of the convention, which will be June 23rd, Monday, June 23rd, to celebrate ourselves. Yeah, to celebrate ourselves as Rotarians of District 912. I thank all Rotarians that have contributed $100 USD to host ourselves, and I also want to appeal to those who are going with us and have received their visa to also make their own donation. I appeal to you to please do that. So I will now go to the next item, which will be after the convention. We will be coming down straight from the convention to come and hand over to the next administration on June 30th. On Monday, June 30th, we will be handing over the mantle of leadership to the leadership of Rotarian Olufemi Adenekan on Monday, and we'll be doing that here at this secretariat, and I look forward to having many of you join us. This event will be hosted by our irresistible assistant governor for this year, and they are working hard to ensure that we have the best of time. After then, I will say bye-bye to you, only to come out publicly to hand over, God's willing, on July 5 at Victoria Event Center in Ikeja to District Governor then, Larry Adegoyi. This is my bit. The floor is open for question and answer, and I so thank you. I guess we have very few time left for 10 minutes more to end this speak. Thank you very much. So question and answer, it will be.
Thank you, Mr. Governor.
Thank you.
Very elaborate presentation, significant updates, interesting milestones. When we started, we said we'll close at 2, so the district governor has another engagement from 2 p.m. So we'll just use the next few minutes. I believe the meantime, I already here. And it also congratulations sponsor let's use the next 5 minutes for Q&A.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being on the phone so far. Despite as I had was fine as employees now they are it was phone. There are no questions in the chat room. I'd like to find out if we have committee chat on the minor of this phone. Any committee chat who would like to speak. While we wait for questions, we can use our own to answer the questions in the order. We'll take that.
I think Akiko was here. I also let us into Calgary, the Rotary International Convention. This is here or any member of the community.
I'm back.
please have a very good please.
Recording in progress.
Good afternoon. Would you be able to speak up?
Well, if we do not have much people to speak, we can just go ahead because of the limited time we have to shut down this meeting. I have to use this. This one is gone. That's what this one.
Please unmute and speak.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Yeah. Well, just to inform Rotarians that the early bird registration for the Fusion Summit has already closed. And if anyone is planning to register now, it's going to be about €430. And our screening exercise commencing in June. So, yeah. Or kick-started for our users. That's all for now. Sorry, the dates for the summit is from 23rd to 28th September 2025 and is taking place in Brussels, Belgium.
Taking place in Brussels, September 2025. If you are not registered, please do want to register, paying like €30, $30 plus. Do we have how many committee members of the policy? So we can give quick updates while we await any further questions or clarification on everything our DG has spoken to us about. Right now, Rosemary, sorry about your bed. Please can you speak on right now?
I don't think she's speaking. Maybe we just need to ramp up and there are no other questions.
Just give a brief feedback on what you have done. We greet everyone again on behalf of Rotary Cyber Elijah. Coincidentally, today is the first day the show of Rotary so we can do those to extend our big visits to him. Rana is coming up to the 10th. I mean, I think the 3rd of August and the 10th of August 2025. Clubs will be visited this week. We inform each and every club Rana committee members with open arms and the platform this meeting to tell us that we've been keeping Rana committee members in your clubs this week, beginning from today. So we please with you and please, receive these numbers in your clubs. We encourage you to please sponsor more people than sponsored last year. Our participants is 50 parents. And some of this is the registration of these 5 people. So there is the problem that now. We can try to use that presenting the torch to the 10th of August 2025 at the Physical and Leadership Training School. Rotary is available for inquiry and available for contact that inquire or international attend or inform the founder is available for inquiry. However, please extend consumer commitments of today. Do not take as significant the tradition of most.
Recording in progress.
All right, we need to go now. Yeah. Let me thank you very much. I tell you during the office there. Before we wrap up on the community has to go on too, let me quickly recognize some of our leaders who are here now. Some other Rotarians. Let me recognize Ibrahim Adebayo, Assistant Governor. We have another AG, Abiodun Owolewa. We have the District President, Dr. Abiodun Owolewa, who have been very supportive. This was the Abiodun Owolewa. We have AG, Eyifu Olasupami. We have my AG there, Tawa Kayeni. AG and your Banjo, you're most welcome. Our DG, we have the Rotarian Esther Joe, thank you very much. We have Joseph Thomas, Joy Acho. We have our DGE, Larry Akinedoi. We have Rotarian Meg. We have our Chief of Staff, Jodokumi Taiwo. We have Oluremi and Koje. We have Olusegun Oluyemo, thank you very much. That's our PhD. We have Oluyinka Banjo. My partner's the chief governor. PDG Mother Shodifor. Thank you for joining us. We have Princess Adeyemi Fetuga. We have Rotary Club of Lagos Central, no name there. We have Rotary Shamu. We have Rotary Mudupe. We have Rotary Adibukola Sweba, past president. We have Rotary Duke Fire. We have Oba Shagamu, Oba Rotary Club of Shagamu Metro. We have Technospark, no name. I saw our DG head like a Bitoye a while ago. I see Tombia Rosling here. I see Tony Abu. I see Tunde Okutade. Of course, our Secretary William Sankwedo. I see Wahid Sule. I also saw Martin Olande here, who chaired the Dinner and Dance Committee. I want to say big thank you to all of you for participating today. I see my agent, Mashira Kiwa. Thank you for having me. Thank you for thank you very much. So, my name is very much. Yes, my name is over to Mr. for closing the matter. 2 o'clock.
Okay, thank you, the Chair of Public Image and everyone that has joined. I join in thanking all of us for being on this call. It's been the every technician with a quite experience.